Hi, my name is Emily Robbins, and earlier today I posted a first five for people who are interested in possibly getting an essential oil premium starter kit this month. If you do, then you can get those 3 oils that I posted. So if you haven't seen that, check that out. But I said I'd kind of get on here and say a little bit about some of my favorite essential oils. When you do get a premium starter kit, you will get 11 oils and a diffuser that looks like this, which is not going because I'm sitting in my beautiful backyard with my puppy. Say hi, Lucy. And I love every single one of those 11 oils, but I thought I'd kind of share some of my favorites. I've got them in my lap. Out of the kit. So again, you get 11, you get the diffuser, and it's $160 total plus shipping and handling. Hi, Carrie Ann. Thanks for hopping on here with me. So I'm just going to start with my very favorite. My absolute favorite one, I've said this many times, is frankincense. I don't even know, it's not clear at all. It's focused on me. Frankincense. So this oil is probably one of the more expensive ones in the whole kit. I think the 5 milliliter bottle, which is what you get, sits somewhere around $45 to $50. These bottles are, like I said, 5 milliliter. They hold anywhere between 80 to 100 drops in them. So you get quite a few drops out of this. Frankincense, I didn't know what it was going to smell like the very first time I smelled it, and I love it. It's got a really calming scent. A lot of the tree oils, think tea tree, frankincense, pine, those kinds of things, they can be pretty calming, and so I just love this one if I need to chill out, or if I feel like my household needs to chill out, whether that's my puppy or my husband. It's a good one to add in. It's also extraordinarily healing, so research that. And then the other thing is, it's really good for your skin. I've been using a serum that I make, and I put 10 drops of frankincense in it, and y'all, it has been absolutely transformative for me. If you have ever been around me and know some of the things that show up on my skin, like that happens less and less and less these days, and I think this is a big part. Also, if you have occasional little things that are happening, this is a good thing to use. Okay, so that's my frankincense. It's my favorite. If I could afford it, I'd bathe in it. But I can't, so I don't. Another one that I love, this is one that lots of people know and love, peppermint. This is one I add to a carrier oil and put on the back of my neck. Hands down, probably one of my absolute favorite oils to use just every day. I have it in a roller ball. I have it mixed with Panaway, which is another one of the oils in the kit. It smells so good. I also will take just a drop or even a toothpick of a drop and put it in my coffee, my butter coffee in the morning. Y'all, it's good. And then also peppermint brownies. If you haven't had those yet, super easy. Like 1 or 2, maybe 3 drops in your batter. So good. And notice this is their Vitality line, which is Young Living has a line that's Vitality, which means that you can ingest them. So I don't know if you've ever looked at coconut oil. Me too. Peppermint's the best. If you ever look at coconut oil, you can find it in the body section and you can find it in the cooking section. And it could be the exact same coconut oil, just one says it's for body and one says it's for cooking. Well, the same thing applies to essential oils. FDA requires that the labels say that one's for ingesting and one is for topical or aromatic. And so this is what the Vitality, the ingesting one, looks like. So this is actually the one that I would put in my coffee because it's the Vitality. If you are having a bad afternoon, need a little pick-me-up around 2 o'clock, put some of this, just a little drop in your hands and breathe it in or put it in your diffuser. Y'all, it'll wake you right up. All right, let's see what else I got down here. Another big favorite for a lot of people, lavender. Lavender is actually the first essential oil I ever kind of ran into. My husband had some, and so it's been one of the ones that we use quite a bit. It's great for helping you calm down. It's great for sleeping. Y'all, it helps me sleep. That's all I'm going to say. And this, again, is the Vitality bottle. So I've put this, like a drop or 2, into lemonade. Or I've also made some lemon muffins with lavender. You should give that a try. It's really good. Other things you can use lavender for, if you've been out in the sun a little bit too long, you could put some in a spray bottle with some distilled water and witch hazel and put that on your skin, or mix it with aloe. Very helpful. So lavender, we call it Swiss Army knife of essential oils, because there's so many great uses for it. So definitely worth checking out. Can you hear the dogs in the background? They're so lovely. I have 2 more oils that I'm going to share with you. One of them is lemon. Lemon's another one that just absolutely is so good for waking you up. I don't know if you've ever cut open a lemon and you just smell how fresh it smells. That's what this smells like. And this combined with peppermint, brilliant. Combined with lavender, even better. Great for this time of year, for springtime, when there are occasional annoyances that might be flying around you, like I just had land on my arm. That combination, peppermint, lavender, and lemon, is a great one for the spring. So, yes. And then the last oil I wanted to tell you about out of the kit is purification. This one, I don't know if you can tell, there's a difference in the label. It is not a vitality oil. This is not one that you would ever ingest. They don't make a vitality oil for this one. It has citronella in it and a couple other oils. It's one of the Young Living blends. And it, I still have those occasional annoyances. It is fabulous when you have some odors that you may not like. You could put it in a cotton ball in the bottom of your trash can. You can make a spray for the back of your toilet if you need some help in the bathroom with some odors. I have told this story before. About a year and a half ago, my husband said to me, Emily, I can smell your stinky running shoes all the way out here in the living room. And if you don't know, I train for marathons every year, so my shoes tend to smell just a little bit. And I was like, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. And so I took 2 drops of purification in 2 cotton balls and put 1 cotton ball in each shoe, and then actually set them outside in the sun for a day, and then popped them back in the house and actually left them in the living room, and he didn't say anything for over a week. And so you got smells? This is the one you want to use. So there's a couple of my favorite oils, some of the ways that we use them. It's so cool to play with them and figure out new things and new ways to experience them. I love learning with you guys and love figuring things out like that. I did also want to, like I said, I'm in my backyard. We're watching some birds, and my puppy's in the back trying to freak out the other dogs. You can see her back there. And I also mentioned project transformation. This month, am trying to raise money for a ministry here in Nashville that I absolutely adore. And I've not done this before. I am somebody who, anytime I've ever wanted to give to a ministry or an organization that I feel passionate about, I've only been able to offer possibly $50. And for the first time in my life, I am going to try to offer more than that. And I don't know exactly how much that is. I have a guesstimation of what I'd like to achieve. But this month, pretty much anything I make from Young Living is going to Project Transformation. So like I said, they're a ministry here in Tennessee. They actually work with children who live in underprivileged neighborhoods and help them read over the summer. Statistics have shown that a lot of kids who don't have families that read with them, they lose their ability to read over the summer, so they even go back a grade. And so their ministry takes college students, gives them leadership opportunities. They use churches that maybe need some life back in them as a place to hold the camps, and then they bring in volunteers to read with the kids. And so they have a 3-hour rotation, actually a 45-minute rotation of 3 different stations, where one they read, one they get to eat, and one they get to do crafts. And recently, the church that the offices have been housed in has been sold. It's a United Methodist Church. This is a United Methodist organization that's both here in Texas and in Nashville and in Memphis. And they are losing their offices because that church got sold. And they were actually offered, the guy who bought the church said, you guys can stay here, but your rent's going to go up. And they currently pay $650 a month, and he wants $2,000 a month. So they're not sure at this point exactly what they're going to do, but I said I wanted to kind of step in the gap there and see if I can help. So if you've even ever thought about buying essential oils through me, then this is the month to do it, because a portion of what you purchase will actually go to Project Transformation. I'm going to put a link in the comments below, and also how to sign up if you're interested in doing that. If you have any questions about any of this, I'd love to answer them. If you're just like, hey, I want to know what essential oils are good for hair, let me know. I'd love to talk to you about that. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great Tuesday evening. I hope some of you have this absolutely gorgeous weather that I'm able to sit out back and participate in. And otherwise, thank you guys so much for your time, and hope you have a great evening. Thanks so much.